Right, good morning everyone, welcome to Sea Day. Oh man, these shoes are squeaky as anything. They're really grippy though. So these are the ones. So these are my shoes that I forgot. If you watched our previous series, I forgot to take on our December holiday. But you know, I remembered them this time. They are very grippy. I'm not sliding around like I was on the other holiday. However, they are squeaking. Anyway, morning and welcome to the Sea Day. So for going for a nice wander around the ship whilst it's quiet and grabbing my coffee. If anyone watched my previous series, you'll know that I absolutely love to have a wander around the ship in the morning when it's nice and quiet. Also, it's really handy because I've never been on the ship before, so I need to get... Oh, that's bright. Oh, very bright. It's also very good to have a walk around the ship so I get my bearings, so I know where everything is. So I didn't realise on this ship you can get all the way around the front. There's the crew area down there. So they get around a couple of hot tubs and a swimming pool, which is pretty cool. And then there's all these front-facing balconies as well, which is really neat. There's the bridge up there. Although again, they're not very private, these ones, but I bet they get windy as well. And over in the distance, we're just going through all the wind farms. And the squeaky shoes are back. So this is Brody's, which is the sports bar / pub. So on deck 6 is the first gin distillery at sea. It's got a little bit of info about it there. And then you can see the still. That's pretty cool. And they do sell the gin by the bottle as well. Just near there is Ocean Studios. What we got on today? Mean Girls, Trolls, Colour Purple, and Wonka. I wonder if any of the cinemas are open. So we can stick our heads in. Looks very snazzy down here. Oh, that's cool, yeah. And it says each one has a availability checker. You went around the front though, so everyone can see you. Nice comfy looking seats. Let's check them out. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go. This is really neat. So just near the gin distillery is the bar, Anderson's Bar and Library. So you can come and borrow books when you want. Ah, Bill Bryson. And you got some children's books as well. Very cool. Oh, neat. And a communal jigsaw. Someone's done the border already. Ah, this area is reserved for a gin blending class. All set up. That's cool. Just next to the library as well, we've got a little selection of board games. So we've got some Cluedo, Trivial Pursuit, Connect 4, Scrabble, and some dominoes. Ooh. And a colour coding for the library. It's a neat touch, anyway. Like, just having the games. It's just, and the little library section. Lots of ships we've been on don't have libraries now, so yeah, it's pretty neat. And then we're coming to the main restaurants. So we've got Aqua here. So this is Aqua. So Aqua is one of the smaller restaurants. They all seem to be shut at the moment, understandably. There's some cool looking pastries. Norwegian cinnamon bun is very good. These are £1.75 each. So Vistas is the coffee shop on board, and they do like these little coffee and a pastry things. For £4.65. Chocolate and hazelnut praline. Ooh. And then mini sponges and other cakes. Right, so this is the Limelight Club. It's quite big in here actually. So they do like food and show in here, and each cruise tends to have a different performer. There's a singer on our cruise, Jenna Lee James, I think her name is, but we haven't booked it. It's an extra fee. I think it's about, oh hello, walked into a door. I think it's about £35 a head. We just didn't fancy doing it for this cruise. In the interest of exercising on a sea day, I'm taking the stairs from deck 6 to 16, so I'll let you know how it goes. Made it. Slightly out of breath, but still, I feel better for having done a little bit of exercise. So this is breakfast with fruits. Lots of fruit. And a muesli station. Some banana smoothies, tomato juice. Ooh, a diet counter. Oh, neat. So at the back of the buffet, they have a little, again, another diet counter. They've got all the different milk. They've got soy, almond, rice, as well as oat milk as well at the moment. So it's towards the back, yeah, towards the rear. And at the back of the buffet is the infinity pool. Again, it's like a couple of things that are like a weird setup. It's very cool. I mean, this pool looks awesome. Right, so we are off out for breakfast now. Lovely wander down this morning. And now we're going to go to meet my brother and sister-in-law in the buffet for breakfast. Hopefully. We might get there and change our mind, but we'll see. The buffet on a sea-day morning. Oh, we found a table. No, surprisingly, the buffet isn't actually like packed. Like, it's busy, but we managed to find a seat for 4 people pretty easily. And yeah, it's quite a selection. Jalapeno sausages are really tasty. And there's plenty of places to sit, which is quite good. So we've just gone for a wander around the cruise ship after breakfast. Breakfast was very tasty actually. There wasn't a big selection, but it was very nice in the buffet, and it wasn't too busy either. So the quality of the food was really tasty. Very impressed with it. And now we're just taking a little wander around the ship before we go to. We're going to go to a talk about Norway at 11 o'clock in the theatre. We're just wandering around the beachcomber pool, which is down there. Whee! Which looks really awesome, like all the little round seating areas around the edge, but they're just redecorating it at the moment, so hopefully it'll be open tomorrow or something along those lines. But this is a nice quiet area. It's a bit windy, but it's a lot quieter than the other areas of the ship. Right, just pop back to the room. See what it's like outside. Oh, that door's heavy. Oh, it's lovely. A little bit fresh, but not too bad. Nice. So we just went to the theatre and saw the talk by, I didn't get her name. It was really interesting. It was like a history of Norway, talking about like the different ports that we're stopping at, like Stavanger and Alison, some little facts. We learned some Norwegian. So we learned that tack is please and thank you. And we learned Heide, I've already forgotten it. Heide is like thank you, goodbye. And then we learned some other interesting facts, but you'll have to wait to see what they are when we get into the other ports and things like that. But you'll have to wait till the different ports to find out what all those little interesting facts are. That way you have to keep watching. But for now, we're just going to chill out around the ship a little bit longer. We're probably going to go some lunch at the quays and watch a game show this afternoon, Wavelength. It's kind of like a Mr. and Mrs. kind of game show, I think. We're going to play some games that we brought along with us too. So we were just wandering past the atrium and we saw that there was a like an aerialist show going on.
So we went for the fish and chips at the Quays for lunch. As you can see, I already started. It is very tasty. However, they did struggle with the, can I have 2 portions, please? They put 2 portions on 1 tray. So, but still. Anyway, it is very, very tasty. And Joe also has the tofu...
shiitake mushroom something or other with green beans and peppers. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very, very good lunch. Right, so it's sometime later now. We've had a lovely, relaxing afternoon. After lunch, we just came back to the room, played some card games. We played a game called That Is Not a Hat. It's such a simple game. So hard trying to just remember 5 objects, but it's great fun. And then we just chilled out and had a little nap, grabbed a drink, and relaxed for the afternoon. Caught a bit of Mean Girls in the cinema, which is a very funny film. Really enjoyed that. And now we're about to get ready for, what's it called? Celebration night. And we've got the chef's table this evening. Really looking forward to it. We looked at the menu. All looks very tasty. But it is time to get changed into our black tie outfit. So ready, steady, now. There we go. That was a quick change, right? There we go. All decked out in the black tie. Ready for... chef's table. Right, off we go.
What a better way to start the evening? Glass of champagne. A lovely bit of sunshine. I think it's over there somewhere. Can't beat it. Oh, right, so we've had a lovely dinner. We went to... oh, that sun's bright. There you go, you can see it. Oh, no, you're not that way. Let's go that way. There we go. You can get it on the side of my face. We had the chef's table. So it's up in the buffet. They set aside a separate section of the buffet, which is a bit strange. But, yeah, it was all right. The food was really tasty. So for starter, I had the lamb bonbon, I think it was. It had a really nice mayonnaise and like kind of curry style sauce with it. I also tried Kate's salmon, which was very good as well, with an avocado crema, I think it was. I also, I had a lot of starters. I also had some of the French onion soup, which wasn't great. There wasn't a lot of flavour to that French onion soup, but the cheese crouton was very tasty. For main, we all had beef Wellington, because beef Wellington is delicious. And whilst it was a little bit overcooked, we asked for medium, but we didn't. It was a bit well done. The flavours were lovely, but the dauphinoise potatoes were hard still, you know, and they've still got like quite firm. So we didn't. None of us really enjoyed those. And then for dessert, I had a raspberry and rum sponge cake, which was okay. It wasn't great. And then the others had like a passion fruit and chocolate mousse d'Elise, I think it was. Again, no, the desserts haven't been fantastic on the cruise. The cheese plate, however, was lovely. The cheese plate had a really nice chutney on it. Really enjoyed it. Nice bit of warmth to end the meal. Overall, the service was a little on the slow side. It took, for the meal, it was just under 2 hours, so it wasn't a fast meal. We had to flag people down to get drinks and things like that, but it was okay. We had a nice time nonetheless, and the scenery, like we were sat by the window, so we had a beautiful view out over the sea, and the sea has been still as anything. After that, we popped down to the atrium for a drink, and we are now just going to head to the clubhouse to watch a comedian.
Rory O'Hanlon, I think it was, which should be good fun as well. Oh, when we were sat in the atrium, I think I saw some like not whales. I think I saw some dolphins outside, which was really cool. But every time I tried to point them out to Kate and Joe, they missed them, so they think I was lying. But I wasn't, I promise. I didn't think I got a photo either, but never mind. Anyway, off to the comedy now.
So we just had a very nice time in the clubhouse. Is it clubhouse? Yeah, clubhouse. It was. The comedy was good fun, nice and relaxing. I had a weird cocktail. What was my cocktail? It was a raspberry and hazelnut brulee. It was like drinking melted ice cream. That's what it was like. It was like drinking melted ice cream. It's very tasty. And now I'm going to have a dark and Stormzy IPA honeyed something or other, which I'm sure is also going to be very tasty as well.
It's time for Joe's Honest Reviews. And so how was dinner, Joe?
Dinner was very good, thank you. I had some amuse-bouche of something or other. And then for my starter, I had smoked salmon wrapped in salmon with some zhuzhi balls. And then for the main course, I had beef Wellington with dauphinoise potatoes with a very nice jus, and then dolphin potatoes, and then some carrots and some broccoli. However, I would say the dauphinoise were a little al dente and not quite to my liking. The beef was very good for something cooked en masse. For dessert, I had a black cherry trifle, very nice indeed, a little rich. Had a pistachio cake with it, a little dry, so I only had a little bit of that. And then they also kindly bought me some cheese and biscuits, which I did enjoy. There was a very nice big sort of jam with that, it was very good. A fruit and nut bread, and yeah, generally speaking, very good. Enjoyed it. I did try Ben's cocktail that he had at the bar. I thought it was disgusting personally, but that's just preference. So, you know, not to everybody's liking. Hoping to have a Baileys, but in the bar that we're currently sat in, they don't have Baileys, but I'm going to ask very nicely. Thank you and good night.
Thanks for that wonderful input, Joe. That's a very valued opinion.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Rave review for the it's like IPA,
Oh, that's
honeyed IPA, dark and Stormzy.
Black and
Very
veg
tasty.
spatchcock chicken, crispy bacon.
It's quite a lot of people.
Oh man, the shoes are squeaky again. I forgot about that. Whoops. Anyway, we've had a lovely evening. So we went to, after the comedy, we just had a wander around, sat in the bar, had a couple of nice different cocktails. That was a really good evening. We were going to go to some of the music venues, but we ended up just sitting in the Keel and Cow and having a couple of drinks, which was lovely and relaxing. We can't remember what else we did. I went up to the buffet. So we popped up to the buffet to see what it was like for the late night snacks. It was actually really good. They had like chicken shawarma. They had some beef dish, which was really tasty, and like chips and all sorts. So yeah, it was really like much better selection actually, really tasty too. But anyway, it was lovely. So now we're just off to bed, and then we are getting a fairly early start tomorrow when we get into Stavanger. We are hoping to potentially get off the boat and do a rib tour, but we'll see how we go. We might not make it tomorrow. But anyway, again, I'm not sure. This will probably be the end of this vlog. So if it is, I will say thanks very much for watching. Please join the rest of the series, and I hope you enjoyed it. Happy travels.